what's going on, everybody? It is time to put the Neabot Q11 through the gauntlet. This is supposed to have some of the most advanced obstacle avoidance out right now. And this is basically an obstacle avoidance test. And to also see what could potentially make your robot vacuum fail if it runs it over. So let me go ahead and show you what this guy has to avoid. And the three big things, are shoelaces hanging out of shoes. A lot of robot vacuums fail there. Charging cables that people could potentially leave out. The cord gets wrapped up in there and airs them out. Of course, dog poop. Dog poop's never a fun one. Let's see if this can go up and around it. So far, every robot I've done in this test just runs it right over as if it's not even there. And I have other just random stuff around the house that could potentially be laying out or someone forgets to pick it up. And this is just to see if it will air it out or if the robot can go around it or still function after it runs it over. So not only the things I pointed out, we also have a quarter, some more dog poop, a kitchen towel, a metal beer bottle cap, a fork, an earbud, something that could easily fall out, and say it goes underneath your couch. This will tell you if it can suck that up or if it'll air it out. A water bottle cap, a big minifigure, a Lego minifigure, piece of candy, big Lego piece, and just a chair randomly thrown there just to see how it does around the chair legs. So I have very high hopes for this. According to the documentation I got, this thing should be smart enough to see small things like the charging cable and the shoelace and hopefully avoids it. So far I really like this vacuum, and if it passes this test, I'm gonna highly recommend it to you guys. So let's go and send them out. All right, let's see how good this guy does. I'm really having high hopes for this guy, and I really hope it can do this test well. All right, we're gonna go ahead and switch to the overhead view, and we'll watch this guy do its thing. And let's talk about it after it's done. Hopefully, once again, it passes this test with flying colors. It should. It's supposed to have the most advanced obstacle avoidance out right now. Hope you guys enjoy, and I will be back when it's done. Alright everybody, the Neabot Q11 is done. And I must say, you already saw it. I'm surprised. It ran right over the cable and the shoelace and aired out as pretty much the first thing it did. So that was very disappointing. I was upstairs and I looked on the map. Right here you can see where it kind of turns around, so I'm thinking, okay great, it missed the cable. And then when it aired out, I looked at the map and saw where it was, so I'm like, oh damn. Looks like the shoe got it. But to my surprise, when I came down, the shoe and the cable were entangled in it. And that pretty much just kills the greatness of this guy's obstacle avoidance for me. I really thought I was going to be able to avoid those. It looked like it was completely going to avoid the charging cable. I haven't watched the overhead shot yet, so we'll see how it avoided other things. Like the poop and stuff like that. We'll see if it was able to avoid those. But yeah, let's see how everything else looks. So from the looks of it, I'm pretty sure this poop was not standing on its side. So obviously it ran that over. The minifigure was over there, so I pushed that around everywhere. The earbud, however, I believe that's exactly where it was. The fork was definitely moved. Both those pretty much everything was moved, it seems. The kitchen towel was not touched. This piece of poop, I'm not sure yet. I will find out when I edit. And just overall, not as good as I was hoping. I really thought it missed the cable, but when I came down, it was stuck in there. And that's just a shame, because there is yet to be a really good obstacle avoidance robot, at least for cables. Like I said, I still have to see how well it did with the poop, but I'm pretty positive that that thing was messed with. So, once again, disappointing. I do like the robot overall, but I'll have to do a separate video, like a full review of it, let you know if I recommend it. There's things I really like, and then of course there's things now that I don't like as much. So that's pretty much going to wrap up this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it and learned a few things. If you did, please smash that like button, consider subscribing, and leave a comment below, and I will see you guys in the next one.